So we all use Facebook and Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google. So we know what they are, but have you ever wondered how they could help make you money?
Bill Smith, CEO of W.A. Smith Financial Group, here with these FANG stocks, as they call them, the initials for those, what you need to know before investing in them. So we know what they are, we know the names of them, but these are stocks that are rather pricey. So, I mean, you're talking hundreds of dollars for a lot of these. It's not something the average person can just go say, I want to buy like 50 shares of that.
$1,000, over $1,000 a share for Google, for example. Same with Amazon. So when you start to look at these things, you wonder, geez, how much more can they grow?
Well, exactly, because
you know they've grown a lot.
They have. So is it kind of late to get in if you want to get in?
For example, Google in 2017 was up a paltry 33%.
Wow. Right
now, you go to the high side and you look at like an Amazon up 56%, a Netflix up 55%. You start to wonder, when's this cash register going to stop ringing?
Right.
And so, you know, what we do is really kind of look at, you know, there's a lot of things that go into it. Number one is the company making money? So unlike the .com, remember the .com bubble?
Right.
Yes.
Back in there?
Yes.
So people were making money hand over fist. The difference back then, these tech companies weren't making any money. So today, it's a much different story. I would say of all of them, you look at Google, Amazon, and probably Apple, in my opinion, and our analyst opinion, are probably the powerhouse of the FANG.
Yeah.
Netflix right now, I would say, is the only one of the FANG stocks that our team and our analysts are saying hold, not buy.
Okay.
All the rest of them we're saying buy. But just because it's a buy rating does not mean that you're going to make money. Right? We were talking, Todd, prior to coming on, and if you know, depending on when you bought, you may or may not be making money. Right? So.
And how do you know to get out? When do you know, like, now's a good time to cash in? That's going to be tricky.
Stephanie, I've been looking at my crystal ball 23 years ago.
Come on, tell us.
I'm trying to find that crystal ball again. But here's the reality of it is.
Well, let me ask you this real quick. You said up 33%. That sounds pretty good to me.
Is that
when you like cash in and go, I'm going to jump out now?
Here's the problem. Think about this. Everything that motivates people in terms of money when it comes to investing is fear and greed. Think about Bitcoin. Everybody wants in on Bitcoin. Why? Because people have made a lot of money, but there's also some people who lost a lot of money in Bitcoin. You never hear about that. It's just like the casino. If you ever talk to somebody and say, hey, how'd you do? Oh, we broke even. That's not true.
No.
You know they lost money. So you never hear about the losers. So you have to be careful. You have to know how they fit into an overall financial plan. We think there's room to go on some of these stocks. And it's all about profitability, though. It's all about they're judged quarter to quarter, and they're looked at their profitability. But you got to think about, you know, you don't want to have overexposure to tech. Although we like tech as a sector for 2018, that's one of our top sectors. You know, a buy rating just simply means that it should perform better than the rest of the tech sector.
Before we go, are these retirement type stocks?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, maybe.
Okay. For now,
depending on how old you are?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You got to be careful how much exposure you have. If you're going into retirement and you have more than, I don't know, 20% of your money in FANG stocks, you got to look at what, if you need income from a portfolio and you have it all in growth stocks, you could be in trouble, because just because there's buy ratings doesn't mean a tech stock or a company that is expected to grow 20, 30, 40% can't go down 20, 30, or 40%. So if you're in retirement and you need that money to live on, those stocks are not real good dividend-paying stocks.
Well, that's why he knows that you can get more information, of course, W.A. Smith Financial. You can even request a portfolio stress test before you invest, because it's a mental thing you need, and a physical thing. So we posted a link on fox8.com. Bill, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Proceed with caution.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it, as always.